All right, from the city of Fairfax City, we are very grateful that Steve Hackett accepted the invitation of the show. Welcome back, Steve, man.
Thank you, Claudio.
No problem.
Nice to talk again. Cheers. Thank you.
Same here. I will going to be talking to you about your memoir, which is a very good book, but we will not.
I'm glad you enjoyed the book. Yeah.
Very, very, very good. Easy to read. $15. You can read a couple of afternoons. Very good. But today we are going to be talking about
this one.
Bach. Of course, I bought Bach and the CD, and then this album. And that one. All right.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And, all right. Question number one. Let's go to my list here. So the Lamb stand up live at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
You honor obviously the early Genesis work and your own music as well. Feel free to elaborate on that as well.
Sure. Well, we do 9 songs, I think, from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. In order to leave room for other things, there are other things that are, I guess, regarded as classics from the Selling England period, a year beforehand. Cinema Show and Dancing with the Moonlit Night. These are favorite numbers. So in order to have room for these other things and to celebrate the other albums, I limited my visit to the Lamb to 9 songs. If I did the whole thing, it would be an hour and a half and then no time for anything else. So
that's right. Very, very. What were the criteria for selecting the pieces, the Lamb pieces? Because you could have done a different night, right, or so. But
a different night.
Yeah, no. You end up selecting 9 pieces, right? So
that's right.
What was the criteria of selecting those instead of the other ones?
Okay. Well, I wanted to do songs where the guitar made a difference to it. I mean, I know there's a lot of songs where there's a lot of great keyboard work and vocals and everything, but I wanted to do a favorite iconic guitar moments like Fly on a Windshield and Chamber of 32 Doors. Just the introduction, a few phrases and a few fade-in notes and stuff like it. Things that are moments where the guitar can do something, because in a way it's a very vocal heavy album and a very keyboard heavy album. So the criteria was to find things that were right for me, to do as a player, fronting my own band. So sometimes those moments can be hard to find during the Genesis canon. You can't always find a Firth of Fifth or a Dancing with the Moonlit Night within the Genesis catalogue. You have to search and choose your moments very carefully.
I got you. This you're referring to this beautiful box set, and of course 4 vinyl. They're beautiful, put together, and I was very lucky that I was attended the show. I was on first row when I went backstage.
All right.
So I ended up meeting, of course, everybody there, and your mom.
My mother
was Amanda, and your brother as well.
Yes,
indeed. It was a great concert.
My brother on stage with me, and very nice for my mother to see her 2 boys playing at the Albert Hall. It's was very nice, very good evening for us all.
Oh, absolutely. Where does the motivation come from for you, Steve, to keep on touring and keep on releasing material? I mean, you could retire and you have done well with the band you can play, and you play with a bunch of different bands. What's the motivation for you? What you haven't done that you keep on doing and keep on touring?
I've been working up downstairs with Jonas Reingold in my house, recording new material for a new album, and the ideas that he has combined with the ideas I have, it sounds wonderful, and it sounds young and fresh and full of vitality and energy, and I can tell it's iconic. It's very difficult. If you said to people that you thought you were getting better, they would say, but you couldn't beat such and such, from the past. Shadow boxing with your younger self. I'm just motivated by music in so many different forms. I love classical music and cinematic music, but rock music as well. It can all be absolutely wonderful. Music with surprises, inclusive music. The idea of doing a wonderful album that sounds better than the last one is what drives me every time. So I can hear improvements on things that I did last time, and I've been making albums for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Of course, I will select one track. You and Rodri and Fly on a Windshield. The music dialogue between the two of you is amazing. It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah. It's well, he's a friend of mine, and he sounded great playing this Genesis track. So you get an idea of what would Genesis have sounded like with a mixture of Marillion involved.
Yeah.
And so I'm very pleased. You know, he has a great success both with Marillion and with his own band.
Yep.
So this is very good. We've been doing an album together. It's not finished. I never know when it's going to be finished because it seems to have taken a long time because we've both been busy doing other things. But I think it'll be interesting for people.
Yeah. So I talked to Steve last week or 10 days ago, and he mentioned that your guys are working on an album and song to be released. Obviously, my understanding is that Roger is going to be leaving the band, I think, at the end of the year.
Yes.
What's the plan to replace him? Because he's a pivotal part of your tour and friendship.
Absolutely. It's just gone public now. It's going to be Lale Larsen, who's playing with us. And next year it'll be Felix Lerman. In America, I'm working with Nick DiVigilio for the American tour. Roger, Roger wanted to have a change of life, wanted to do something else. I don't know exactly what he'll do. You would have to speak to him personally for him to tell you what he wants to do. I don't really know. He's very kind of secretive about it. So he could be just staying at home and learning to play Bach perfectly, or he could be joining the reformed Beatles for all I know. You know, he might decide to do something else other than music. You know, I don't think he's made up. He
has a studio at home, and he is mastering, mixing. So I imagine that he will be doing that. That's a question I need to ask him.
Yeah. As I say, I don't really know, and I don't really know why, but I know that he's been finding it a strain to do this. To get the pressure. So
it takes a toll, you know, traveling and not sleeping well, a bath, a hotel, waking up in the morning. And it's not that easy, you know. People think that it's easy to do, but it's not.
Some people thrive on it physically, and other people find it very, very difficult. You know, I mean, personally, I usually sleep very well when I'm on tour in a strange bed every night. There's one reason, because I'm exhausted. Exhaustion means you can sleep anywhere, in any vehicle, traveling. I'm passing out when I'm touring. I'm like this. It's full on. I try and read a book, sometimes successfully, but very often I'm just, you know, in recovery, and I need to get ready for the gig, conserve my energy. If I can, I will walk around somewhere and be a tourist, but there isn't always time for that.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm aware of that. Feel free to elaborate on the participation with Ricardo Romano from the band.
Yes. That's very interesting, working with... I met Ricardo through Steve Rothery, because he's been working with us. And also he's been working on some of my stuff as well. So I've been working with him. I've been working with Jonas Reingold, also recording with Roger King. but a lot of different people have been involved in arrangements and engineering and keyboard playing. It's a new era for me.
Got you. Are you participating at all in the imminent ratio of the Lamb box set that is coming out?
Well, I'm gonna be hearing it in a while. What the state of it is so far. So I will find out very shortly. I saw Peter and I saw Tony recently. I'm gonna be getting together to hear how that is all progressing. Okay. So
okay. And I think I talked to Armando Gallo, and he's contributing a lot of pictures and stuff like that, and a couple of pictures of Tony Banks and Peter Gabriel. Sorry, at Bath at the Real World.
Well, that's right. You know, there's the thing about Armando was filming us for more than 50 years, 55 years, something like this. So he goes back a long way to when we were very young. And very fresh.
I understand. You have toured several times with Genetics, a beautiful band from Argentina. Any possibility of playing together down the road, organizing?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's coming up. I will be working with them in South America. It's coming up. I'll be doing several countries there. They're a great band and sweet guys, and be doing stuff with them. We get to do Genesis stuff, and we get to do a few of mine as well. So it's very, very good.
Well, we're talking about the Lamb, so I am.
You got. I see the T-shirt. Yes,
that's right. I will be attending some of the Genetic shows. I think at least one in Chile and then one in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Wow! So I
will fly to see them because I love the band, and you get along very well. Next record is the Circus and then Night Well.
Yes.
You have mentioned it's a lonely journey of start dirty and scratchy and smoky and so forth, but at the end it's a great record. I noticed that if somebody inferred from the lyrics, it's very autobiographical.
That's it.
Is that a fair statement? And you're talking about this guy, which is
that's it.
Very, very well done, actually.
Thank you. I was listening to one of the tracks. One of the first ones to be done was Wherever You Are, the penultimate track, and.
Right.
I was listening to that the other day, and thinking that it's a kind of a love song and a rock song at the same time. So it's not always possible to combine love songs and rock songs, but that's what we have in that case. It's a kind of contradiction, but I put a lot of love into it. I was very happy with that. I was playing guitar on the guitar on that track. I was playing one that was designed by Brian May on that particular track. So I was. Some people have said it sounds a little bit like Queen on that track. It was very interesting the way it sounded. It just sounded very good. Normally, I've been using my electric guitar. I've been using Fernandez quite a lot. And, although it looks like a Les Paul, the Fernandez guitars, I have a number of them, and two of them belonged to Gary Moore, funnily enough, because we used to share the same guitar tech.
I see. And of course, the first two tracks, the people who smoke, Dispassing Clown and Taking You Down, they were playing at the Royal Albert Hall at the time when you released that.
Right. You would like me to do? You would like me to play those ones next time?
I would love anything you want to. That was a beautiful album. A stupid question. Do you get nervous now, playing at Royal Albert Hall time and time again at the last 10 minutes before you go and
Well,
it's recorded
I do.
film?
I do because I think I wasn't the only one. Jonas was saying this, about playing Bach at the Royal Albert Hall. He said something that I feel, that stage has had wonderful classical virtuosos on. So you're always thinking about that, about the amount of great performers that have performed on that stage. So it's a lot to live up to. But it's a wonderful venue, and I think the album that we did came out very well in the end.
I got you. No, absolutely. The last album is Live Magic, The Trading Boundaries. So you go there
Yes,
every year in around January or so. And
that's right. Yes,
Roy and Amanda and so forth.
Yes.
That's kind of instrumental album, but it's beautiful put together, man. And of course, Andres,
most of it is instrumental, but there's a couple of songs with Amanda, and so there's a little bit of vocal stuff. And I had my brother on it, of course, and Rob Townsend. So we have two woodwind and brass.
Yeah,
with the combination of them and Roger, of course. So it's sometimes in the past when I did acoustic shows, I did them with my brother first of all, and my brother John, and then I was sometimes doing them completely alone, acoustic shows. Sometimes with a trio, with Roger and John. Other times with this quintet, really, with all of the five people that. Including Roger, of course, Amanda Lehman, and my brother Rob Townsend, John Hackett. Funnily enough, most of the material on that album was material from a long time ago. So I wasn't trying to do an album of current or modern things. And I was surprised that the album was so very well received, considering it's very familiar material for people. But, we do what suits the five-piece as much as possible with it.
I got you. No, I understand. It's beautiful put together, and I every time I go to London, I try to go to London like every 3-4 months or so for take a week off and go there. And I always visit Trading Boundaries, although it's in the middle of nowhere. And
yes, I know. It's in East Sussex. It's not anywhere near London, but it's still a very nice venue. Yes,
absolutely. A couple questions about Genesis in general term. I think you were asked to rejoin the band for Peter Gabriel's to do the Lamb Lifetime on Broadway, to do like a musical concept, if you will, and then it didn't work out, right? It fell apart.
Yes. Right. Well, I always said that if they wanted to do it, Genesis, I would take part, after all these years. But there still doesn't seem to have been common ground enough for them. So I'm very flexible, I'd say. Whatever you like, whatever you want to play, it's fine. I'm not precious about it. I've had a separate career involvement with lots of different kinds of music. So in a way, I always feel like apologizing for the fact that it never happened. But it's not my fault because I never put anything in the way. I said, if you want it to be a musical, you want it to be a film, that's okay. You want to play some shows, that's okay with me. I'm very laid back about it. But what I do is I play the music that I did with Genesis, free of the politics. Just what I think is the best songs, and deliver it to people. And we try to turn the clock back, but also to try and give it some feeling that the music has evolved to encompass other musicians, sometimes to do it with an orchestra, sometimes with a group, and to expand it and to try and keep the legacy alive of that music, because the Genesis music was in danger of disappearing entirely. The group got to a certain point, and then there was nothing going on. More and more people left. But I think the perception is that people think of Genesis in perhaps two different eras, where there was the five of us, and then there was four of us, and then there were three. But also, I think that it's important that Anthony Phillips also, his contribution to Genesis was staggeringly good, and so that it was a difficult act to follow. He's a friend of mine as well, so and we've recorded together on a few projects. And, he's a very nice guy. He really was the main writer with Genesis at the time of Trespass.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's always politics and power struggle in a band, and it's very difficult, right? I'm not a musician, but in a band, it's like you're married to five people at the same time, right? So it's hard to put everybody together and let's do this and let's get together as a normal human being, not just play good music, and
it's very difficult if you're in a band and it's five people, as you say. It's like trying to make love with five people. If you can get everyone to achieve orgasm at the same time, simultaneously, you're very lucky, because people change over time, and their perception of what music is and what it means to them, whether you're thinking commercially, if you want to storm the charts, or you're thinking of doing the kind of music that would inspire other musicians to want to learn to play, to inspire young people. You say, what is the definition of a hit record?
That's right.
I think there's no way of saying that one record is a hit and another record is a failure, because we have eternity for something to get picked up on and to be done, or to be re-recorded or accepted or used with a movie or something. I'm just very happy that I've been making a noise for a living all these years, and started trying to make music 73 years ago. That was it for me.
I know only that I have a couple of minutes left, but I know you are going to Italy next month.
Yes.
And then you go to France, and then you coming back to the United States, man.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. It's going to be a busy time. I'll need to be very fit.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then of course,
great life if you don't weaken. Yeah,
that's right. And of course, you are playing here in my hometown in Washington, D.C., 26th of October at the Water Theater, and then 2 days later you go to North Carolina, Durham, the 20th. So if you, as I always say before, if you have time to come to dinner the 26th or 27th, or whatever.
Well, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome to come to dinner. Your wife and yourself have been very good to me over the years, man. I love your music, and
thank you very much.
You have done well, with or without Genesis, and you have done a lot of great records. Now, I think like 32 records or so, right?
Yeah, I've been a busy boy, over the years.
You have the
and I'm still busy doing it. And the new stuff sounds really good, I have to say. The new stuff I've been working on, I'm very proud of it. And I'm still working on it. It's still work in progress, but it feels very good. Very good indeed. So I'm still surprising myself musically, and also working with other people, collaborations.
Yeah.
Sometimes I work with music that I've written. Other times I'm working with other people's performances and try to incorporate that into something. I have this idea of found music. What can you do with found music? Someone else's solo. Sometimes they're playing entirely on their own.
Yep.
What can you do with that? Can you incorporate it? Can you make it work within a larger framework?
Yeah, and of course you play with genetics in Latin America, and then Jave, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, in Hungary.
Yes, Jabe, yes, yeah.
Yeah, of course. It sounds very good, man. It sounds very good. So.
I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like
of
them.
course, man.
Yeah. I work with different bands, and it's lots of surprises. Yes.
All right. Okay, I know my time is up. 25 minutes. It was very nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Steve.
Very nice talking
Hope
to you
see
too.
you. I will send another email to your wife thanking
Thank
her,
you.
and then if we can arrange, I will be attending the show, so definitely I will go back.
If you stay in touch with us, we can, stay
Try
in
to
touch.
arrange something.
Yes.
But
Okay.
thank you. Thanks
All the
again.
best, Claudio. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Take it
Thank
easy.
you.
Thanks.
Bye bye.